Have you ever noticed? In Peppa Pig, Miss Rabbit does every single job. Doctor, firefighter, shopkeeper, bus driver. Is that normal? Or is Miss Rabbit something not quite human? Some say she's a demonic entity hiding in plain sight. But what's the real truth? Why is Miss Rabbit everywhere doing everything? There are many conspiracy theories. But today we'll uncover the top 3 most chilling ones. And beware, the last theory is so disturbing. You'll want to watch it at your own risk. Now let's begin with the first theory. Everyone knows Miss Rabbit in Peppa Pig. She looks friendly, always helpful, and she's everywhere. But have you ever asked yourself, how can one rabbit do every job at once? Every emergency, every function, there's that same cheerful voice. Hello, I'm Miss Rabbit. Whether it's flying a helicopter, driving the fire truck, or working at the supermarket, Miss Rabbit is always there. But how? That question led us to analyze several episodes from the show. And the patterns we found were disturbing. Miss Rabbit never gets tired, while the rest of the characters always complain of exhaustion. She's present at every disaster, sometimes even showing up before anyone calls her. She never ages, just like Madame Gazelle, while others clearly appear older or younger over time. And during this deep research, we came across a strange Reddit post from an anonymous animator. He claimed Miss Rabbit isn't just a cartoon character. He said she's actually an ancient controlling entity, with one hidden purpose: to observe every character and manipulate their subconscious minds. That user even posted a rare image from an old Peppa Pig coloring book. In it, there was a map of the town drawn over 100 years ago, and in the faded corner of the map stood a tall figure with big ears, identical to Miss Rabbit. But that wasn't all. The Redditor also described a lost episode, where Madame Gazelle shows Peppa a historic town map during history class. Peppa points at a figure in the map and asks, "Is that Miss Rabbit?" Madame Gazelle quickly shuts the book. But in the faded image, you can clearly see a tall, smiling rabbit with big ears. The same shape, the same stance. It's her. Still not convinced? In another chilling post, the user mentioned a forgotten episode where Peppa, George, and Susie Sheep visit the town library. There, they open an old dusty book that reads, "There was once a guardian of time, who never aged, never slept, never left. She was always watching." And just beneath the text, a faded pencil sketch of Miss Rabbit. So the real question is Miss Rabbit a guardian, silently fixing everything in the background? Or is she something else? A hidden force silently controlling everyone? A devil in disguise? Our next conspiracy theory goes even deeper. According to this theory, some people believe there was a disturbing lost episode of Peppa Pig. An episode where Miss Rabbit's eyes were bleeding. But strangely, only a few claim to have seen it, because this episode was never officially aired on TV. A Reddit user once posted detailed information about it, and what they described was terrifying. The episode begins with a completely silent black screen. Then we see Peppa standing alone in a playground, but everything looks frozen, like time has stopped. Suddenly Miss Rabbit appears, but this time, her eyes are pitch black, and slowly blood begins to drip from them. Each time she smiles, a strange, chilling atmosphere surrounds her, and a static white noise echoes in the background, like an old TV being struck violently. In the distance, a distorted version of the Peppa Pig theme plays, slowed down and eerie. Peppa looks at Miss Rabbit, confused and a little scared. She asked, "Miss Rabbit, are you okay?" Miss Rabbit suddenly turns around. The screen glitches. A loud static burst. Her mouth opens, but no words come out. Only TV distortion and incomprehensible sounds. Peppa steps back, frightened. But behind her, the playground is gone. Instead, she's now facing a long red hallway, with blood like black ink dripping from the walls. And then, the screen cuts to black. That's how the episode ends. This Reddit user claimed they watched the episode late at night, and ever since, they couldn't stop thinking about one thing. Miss Rabbit is not just a character. She's an AI parasite that enters children's minds through laughter, Each time she takes on a new profession, she's actually testing her protocol. And whenever kids see her repeatedly, she's implanting herself into their subconscious. Even more disturbing, the user theorized that Peppa Pig is not a cartoon show, it's a test program, and Miss Rabbit is the virus. Every time a child plays an episode, Miss Rabbit installs a new version of herself into their mind. Creepy, right? Now personally, I'm not saying this theory is true. In fact, it sounds completely fake, but it's so disturbingly imaginative, I had to include it in this video. As for the third conspiracy theory, I'm afraid I can't talk about it publicly. Not here. Not yet. Maybe explaining it could get my channel a strike, or the entire video taken down. So what do you think? Is Miss Rabbit a guardian watching over everyone? Or a viral entity hiding behind that smile? Let me know in the comments. And if this theory gave you chills, don't forget to subscribe for more creepy breakdowns like this.